Another tricks I mostly use for lip sync blocking purpose. So this tricks basically is really useful for me. So I wish to share with you all. So maybe you can hear one
I was looking for
sound
some
is
help.
there,
You see, I've
right?
been wandering very far and long tonight, and I'm afraid nobody's been very nice to me.
Yeah, well, welcome to New
Right.
York. Welcome to New York.
Thank you. I was looking for some help.
So
You see, I've been wandering very far and long tonight, and I'm afraid nobody's been very nice to me.
so
Yeah, well,
now I want to
welcome to New
find
York.
this energy graph. Okay.
Thank you.
So also I like to transfer this energy graph uh, to my jaw controller. So how I can do this thing. So I have to do manually. So it's take time little bit, like to understanding this energy graph, exact energy graph. So for that case, what I like to do always, so I create one polygon. Okay, so create one polygons and subdivisions. Make one and height and right side make it little big. Okay, just you can make it according to your um understanding, like you can make it small, big. Okay, I like the 20 to 20 for now. Okay, so after that I select this face and extrude the face. Okay, my system is lagging little, so yeah, so yeah, extrude the face simply. That's enough. Okay. So after that, what you have to do, select this mesh and go to this mesh network. Okay, create the mesh network. Okay, so you can see here is mesh network created. So go to the channel attribute editors. Now you can see the distribution is 10 by 10, right? So what I like to do is one only. Okay, okay. So I isolated it. So now you can see I created this mesh network one. Right. So using this, you can open the net uh, mesh editors. So add one new nodes. That's the audio node. Okay. So you can use the audio. This is the first node of audio. Okay. This node is it. Okay. Open. So now what you have to do, uh, add this audio. Okay. So you can find out this option box there. So click on the folder icon and select the audio file. Okay. Now you can see if I go to the right view, yeah. So now you can see something happened, right, according to this audio intensity, right? So you can see now it
I was
start
looking.
it start this maze is start reacting according to the audio intensity. Okay, so here is this option, the translation Y. See, if I transferring this animation to character jaw controller is really jittering in bigger movement. So what you can do now, the scale this Y translation little bit, according to. Okay. So I'm thinking to make it as simple as 5. So let's see now how it's looking. Still and play
I
it.
was looking for some help.
Yeah.
I was looking for some help.
So you
I've
can
been
say
wandering
it's enough still. Okay. So now one more thing you have to think about it when you are doing lip syncs. We try to make keys before 2 frame or 3 frames depending on project requirement. Okay. So for that case, what you have to do, this intensity, you can go down and you can find out one of the time offsets. So what I like to do, offset this time. So I'm thinking to make it 2. Okay. -2. So
I was looking
this
for some
audio
help.
is
You see,
now
I've been wandering very far and long
playing
tonight,
according to
and
my
I'm afraid nobody's been very nice to me.
audio
Yeah,
is
well,
reacting before
welcome
two
to New
frame now.
York.
Okay.
I was looking for some help.
So you can
You
change
see,
it
I've been
3,
wandering very
4
far and long
depending
tonight, and I'm
depends on
afraid
your
nobody's
understanding
been
level
very
how
nice
you are
to
doing
me.
lip
Yeah,
syncs.
well,
Okay.
welcome to New
So
York.
now you can see
I was
your
looking for
jaw
some
movement is
help.
coming, right?
You
So
see, I've
now
been
how you
wandering
can
very
transfer
far
this
and long
animation
tonight, and I'm
uh,
afraid nobody's been
to
very
to
nice to
character jaw
me.
controller. So
Welcome to New York.
so what I like to do mostly, I'm selecting this, selecting it, selecting one vertex. Okay. So what I like, I create the locator over first. Okay. So many way you can create locator. Okay. So most of the time I'm using the animbot. Okay. If you like to do manually, then what you have to do, uh, create one locator first. Okay. And make it little bigger. Okay. And place it over it, as simple as. Okay. Now you have to parent with the mesh. So simply select the mesh. So what you have to do, like I'm like to do, like if you do it, I know that selecting this and parent with this mesh, then you can do select it and constrain it some. Go to the option box and parent it. Now you can see this locator is not moving with this mesh. So that the simple constant process is not working. Okay. So for that, because what I like to do, select any vertex point and go to the constraint option. I create the revert. Okay. You can make it bigger little. Okay. So now you can see this revert is coming, moving with this. Okay. That's my point. So now you can see this revert is little, when like you can now you can place it. Okay. So I'm rotating it and I'm placing it according to my uh like, okay, that's it. And I'm placing it in between, like you can place over there, but I like to do plus middle of the cube. So now you can see it's moving exactly with the mesh. Okay. So so now what I like to do, then I create another locators. Okay. So I make it bigger one, and I like to change the color of the locators. You can change it, the display options override. Okay. Go to the options, drawing override, enable these colors and change the colors. I like to change color the red. Go to the option, click on the RGB and change the color to red. Now your locator. Now you can easily identify which locators your animatable locators, right? So I'm placing it over there. Okay. Now selecting first the green locator, then select this, then constant parent. Okay. So you can see now locator are moving with according to the audio energy, right? So what I like to do, I simply select this locator now. Okay, so one more thing I forget to tell you before parenting, like I like to delete this parent now. Okay, so edit to delete by type to delete constraints. Okay, so make sure to modify, go to the modify and fish transform state value. This is super important. So otherwise, the locator value start from some sort of some amount of movement automatically added. So if you start from 0, then you have to do these things. Then after that, you can continue the same process like this. Green locator, then select the red locator, constraint to parent constraints. Okay, now totally part is working fine, right? So now I'm selecting this and edit to key into the bake simulation. Okay, so I like to bake, restate, and I like to bake all the keywords. So yeah, bake it simply. Every frame. You can make it smart bake or whatever like to do, but I But this is the basic first step of my blocking. So I just want to transferring this animation to character jaw. So I just bake the simple bake once. Now you can see automatically the one translation Y is intensity is coming. Okay, so now easy to understand the energy graph, also the audio and how jaw will be behave. Right. So what you can do now, copy this. Like you can say, if you think this is, you know, you know, uh, creating little bit more, you need to be toned down. Then what I like to do, I mostly I like to do is selecting this character jaw controllers and creating one anim layer simply. Okay. So I'm just creating one anim layer and creating one fast key and selecting it and selecting Y. See, depending on your rig system, you have to be choose what which channels you should choose to paste this animation. Like for my case, I'm going to use this rotation X basically. So I'm selecting S and creating the rotation like this. Then first I'm copying this animation. Okay, this translation Y animations. Okay, and copying this animation and coming to anim layer one and paste and okay, so I add controller first and selected objects. Okay, so now I'm selecting this rotation X. Okay, so yeah, now I'm pasting over it. Very simple. Okay, so now you can see this animation paste over there. Now jaw is moving. Understand? So it's really now you can see it's really working good. So your base part is coming automatically. So according to intensity of energy of voice, you can change it a little bit more to create more empathize it. So this is the process. This is my blocking process. This is the first part my blocking. How I can transferring my I'm figuring out the jaw movements of any characters according to sound intensity. I hope it's helped you to figuring out and implementing this process into your workflow. If you like it, you can try it and use it. If you have any question or anything, you can ask me on comment box. Oh, thank you. Happy animating.